Hello once again, everyone. So let me paint you a picture. You've got this new guitar, or maybe even an older guitar that you already had, and you're playing some new tune, or you're working on some new thing, and there's this one part of the neck that is just dead. It's a dead spot in the fingerboard. Everything else sounds and responds perfectly, but that one area, and it's usually down near the nut, or it's way up high near the higher frets, or around the higher frets. So what do? Just playing the guitar for a long period of time, it sort of gets itself broken in, and it fixes itself. Problem solved. But what if we want to speed up this process? Like, what could we possibly do? So here is the magical tool. It is a Hitachi style vibrator for guitar playing purposes. But essentially, I got this idea to do this because somebody had invented an acoustic guitar. It's like a thing you stick an acoustic guitar into at a luthier shop, and it just vibrates the shit out of that guitar for like 30 minutes straight, or an hour or something like that. And they did before and after comparisons, and it's before, it sounds okay, but it just sounds like the basses are really tight, the mids, everything's really straining or something like that. But as you vibrate the guitar, the neck especially, what happens is everything, it just becomes more uniform. Everything opens up. I'm just telling you that it works. But anyway, the theory as it is basically is just that when a guitar gets broken in, all of its component parts kind of settle in expand or contract and whatnot, and it just sort of settles into one final kind of arrangement. Everything's just more settled, and as a result, the final equalization potential of the instrument is reached, which is maybe why people prefer relic guitars sometimes, is for this very reason. I'm just saying, as someone who plays sometimes very light and looks for a high level of responsiveness. As someone who looks for a high level of responsiveness, having a dead spot in the neck is kind of shitty. It sucks. But this actually takes care of the problem. So I should mention that it's very unlikely that you're going to damage the instrument by doing this. I did think about it vibrating the pickups, so it could, in theory, if you use something that vibrates too strong, too near on the neck pickup maybe, it could theoretically jar loose the wax potting and cause it to become microphonic or something like that. So keep that in mind. I think as long as it's on the fingerboard or the neck, you should be fine if you're using something like this. I'm just going to show you roughly how I did that. So basically, this is what you do. So you have your vibrating Hitachi type wand or something. And let's say I like to do this to just all guitars. So I'll actually turn it on. Right? It's vibrating. If you can hear that. On the microphone right now. And I'll just run it all over the whole neck, the fingerboard, the back of the neck. I do the back of the neck too. Okay, hold it on there, highest setting. The whole damn neck, the whole thing, back and front. And that's pretty much all you need. And then subsequently, if you notice, up here, I was having a dead spot right in here. Mostly around the first string. I recently found out that a good thing to do is to actually stick it on the side of the fingerboard. So the side of the fingerboard, and just hold it there for several minutes. and then on top in the area that we're talking about. But on the side of the fingerboard, for example, if it's on the highest string, you know. So same thing for the bass side. And the bass side thing might be something that you would want to do on, like, say, like a Fender Stratocaster. Sometimes the bass side, it takes forever to get loosened up, and it's like really snappy and plinky. And then you loosen it up by playing it for a lot of years, and then it becomes like a bigger, fatter sounding thing. And everybody's like, what's happening? Why is this happening? And I think the reason is just because all of the components are not vibrating together properly. Like, there's resistance, and the vibrational transference is getting like cut down or slowed by the density of the materials and how they're interacting with other materials, which may or may not be densified. That's a word that I just invented. But anyway, try it for yourself, of course. Do not forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you on another video.